It's your boy Jay, man. Keep the Caneshades on. We going 12-0. I'm gonna say it again this year. Fuck it.
Caneshades on. We're not losing to Louisville. We're not losing to Florida State. We're not losing to nobody. Get your Caneshades on, baby. It's time for Caneshades Radio. Let's go.
Yo, bro. Hit it one more time. Hit it one more time.
Radio, man. I love doing this, man. Yeah, man. It's your boy Jay, man. Keep the Caneshades on. We going 12-0. I'm gonna say it again this year. Fuck it.
Caneshades on. We're not losing to Louisville. We're not losing to Florida State. We're not losing to nobody. Get your Caneshades on, baby. It's time for Caneshades Radio. Let's go.
Woo! What's going on, Damian? Huge show. We're going back to the old Caneshades tonight, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for this? We're going back. You know how everyone on Twitter...
I am ready.
You know how
I am ready, man. Caneshades haters, oh, my God. We are back.
You know, everyone said, oh, first ones on this to do this. Look, first ones on Spreaker to do this. First ones on YouTube to do this. We are the fucking best, and we're coming for everybody. You can count on that. This is our season.
Oh, man.
Recruiting is our season. We own that shit, don't we?
Definitely is. Definitely is, man. Definitely is. Hey, if no one's gonna give us credit, I guess we're gonna give us credit, man. We're back with another amazing show. Will we tell the audience who we have on tonight?
Oh, do we have a lineup tonight? I don't know if you've been on Twitter land, but we've been owning Twitter land. We got Gabe Taylor coming on, Sean Taylor's brother.
Oh, man.
Who's first year playing football since the 8th grade. And has just tore up 10 interceptions, 4 pick sixes. This kid has tore up this year. We got Marcus Clarke, a commit. He's been committed to Miami. We're going to see how he's, who's coming after him hard, what's going on with him, check in with him. And then Earl Little Jr., the one everyone has been, going crazy about. Earl Little Jr., the son of Earl Little, who played at Miami. And, there's been a little bit of issue with Miami, recruiting him slow and all this. He's only in 10th grade. We'll see how they feel about this Miami coaching staff. Then we got Tirek Austin Cave coming on, Miami commit out of New Jersey. And he had at his football game last Friday, they had a shooting at his game.
What was it?
3 people were shot at his football game.
Oh, man.
3 people shot at that game up in New Jersey.
Oh, man, are we going to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to ask him about it. Like, how crazy is this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the dude was in the stands.
That's really crazy.
Shooting people in the stands, bro.
Wow, in New Jersey.
In New Jersey. And then last.
Wow.
Well, we might, I'll say last right now, but on Twitter, there's a couple of guys that are on the fence right now. And one of them is a Florida State commit, who I would like to really get him on. But last.
Oh, he might be on the show tonight?
He might be. Last, we got Brian Balom.
Oh, so we have a few. Okay, go ahead.
We got Brian Balom coming on, safety, committed to Miami. From Miramar, he'll be on. Hopefully, he's not the last one, but he could be, but hopefully not. But we got a huge show. This is old school Caneshades, interviews galore. And then maybe we'll take some phone calls late. But wow, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I haven't been this pumped for Caneshades in a long time.
This is our biggest season, recruiting season. This is when we nail all the interviews. This is definitely our season.
It is.
Man, I'm excited. Yeah, we haven't did a show like this in a year, since last year or 2 years ago.
I want to say a year ago. Remember when I was in the morning getting up, I was coming in here getting those kids whenever I could. As soon as they said they could do it, I was coming.
Okay.
But not this big. And I don't think we've done one this big with. Taylor. I mean, everyone wants to hear from Taylor. He's like the guy they all want to hear from. I'm glad I ran into him and his dad at the game, at that Louisville game.
Oh, yeah. Hey, matter of fact, believe it or not, I played basketball with Gabe Taylor when he was 5 years old. Him and his dad would go in Homestead to the basketball court, and it was me and my nephews. I was probably about 27, 26, and would be my nephew who was 14. We'd play against his dad and Gabe. And I tell you what, 5-year-old Gabe Taylor was whooping up on us, man. That little boy knew how to play basketball.
Yeah, he's been playing basketball the last few years, so we'll find out about that.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I'm excited. For a little bit of the season, the losing thing, had me down a little bit. I think Miami was putting me in Miami depression, man. I was getting that Miami depression again. You know what I mean? Wow.
You know what I just seen? A sports writer, Brett, I forgot his last name. He projected us to play Alabama in the Orange Bowl. How do you feel about that?
Oh, man.
Alabama or Notre Dame in the Orange Bowl?
Oh.
You rather take Notre Dame or Alabama?
Fuck it. If we're going to have to take one of them, let's take Alabama. Fuck it. Let's see what we got. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If we lose, we're supposed to lose. If we win, if we upset these mugs, guess what? The off season is going to be crazy. And then that last...
Can you imagine beating Alabama in the Orange Bowl? Can you imagine that?
And that last final month before recruiting, maybe it'll get us some flips. If you see us go 9-4 with the end of the season, what would that be? What, a 6-game winning streak? What were we, 4? We were 4-5, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were 4-5.
Yeah,
so
but in order for that to happen, Bo, we need to do our part. We need to win these last 2 games.
We got to win out because you know how it is with these guys. Not say these guys, but as the Hurricane team since forever, we always get our hopes up. And what they do, if this happens and that happens and this happens, we'll get in, and then they end up losing. Yeah, that's how it always has been the last few years for us.
It was Brett Murphy who projected us with at the Orange Bowl with either Notre Dame or Alabama.
Oh, that's an ESPN guy.
Yeah, he projected us at that.
Wow, that would be something. That would be something big time.
So we'll see.
Well, let me text him. See what we got here. See if we this is gonna be big, man. To be honest with you, I don't really get nervous, but tonight I was getting a little bit nervous tonight.
For what?
I don't know. I just like, man, we haven't had a big show like this in forever. So a little bit, you know. Oh,
man. And we don't got Tommy on tonight. Tommy's working, so no Tommy.
No Tommy.
So, no Tommy. Vicious Vega is not on the show no more for creative differences. But Tommy's working tonight. So it's just going to be you and me, I guess. Or whoever wants to call in whenever we let people to call in. But we gotta be careful because the trolls, by letting the phone numbers on.
All right, he's calling right now. He just called my phone, but he's going to call the other number I gave him. So Gabe Taylor is coming on. And
Gabe Taylor's calling in now?
Yeah, he just called my phone. He called my number instead of the one I sent him.
All right.
But he's calling in any minute.
All right, but this is going to be your interview. I'm not good with these interview things.
Oh, you're not going to ask him about when he was 5?
I'll ask him that, of course. Yeah.
Well, guess what? I got to block this line in case those kids call in, man. There he is. Gabe, what's going on, man?
Conference.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, good. Hey, when you were 5 years old, did you play basketball down in Homestead?
Yes.
Damien?
Yes. Well, I used to play with you when you lived in Lakeshore. I used to play with you and your dad, and I had my nephew. We used to play. Man, you used to kick our ass at the age of 5 years old. Man, you really knew how to ball back. That was a long time ago. Yeah, very long time ago. We're talking 2008, 2007, around that time. Yeah. Right.
So, Gabe, what made you go play football this year? Like, what made you?
This is my last year, so I don't want to regret anything in life. So I just played football my last year.
Gotcha. Were you expecting a season like this though?
I prayed for something like this to happen, and that was my prayer and it happened. So I'm not expecting it, but pray for it to happen.
How about basketball season? Are you excited for basketball season coming up here?
Yeah, I'm very excited, but I really want that state ring for football. But it's all right.
I mean, you lost to a good team, man. How about basketball? What's the expectations for basketball this year?
The same thing. I mean, we have a chance to win it all. Same for basketball. We have a good team. Some of the field players play basketball too, like JB, Darnell Harris. You guys know Darnell Harris. And E.J. Jackson. So we have a good team, a coach, and all that.
So what do you play? Point guard?
Yes, correct.
So what do you like to do better? Score or get assists?
Both. I do both.
Are you triple
not a
double?
quick one.
Are you triple double guy?
Double.
How about college?
I'm not a triple double guy. Nah, definitely not.
How about college? Do you want to play both sports in college, football and basketball, or do you want to just go to one?
I'm hoping to do both in college.
So
We'll see what happens.
who's recruiting you in basketball?
Barry, FIU, and I have a list, but I can't find FSC.
So have any of them talked to you about playing both sports?
This one, the people right now, like Rhode Island, Bryant, Coastal, talking about both right now.
How about when you were a kid? Was UM the school was your favorite team?
Yeah, they were.
What's it? I know you get this asked a lot. What's it like living? I mean, being in the shoes of your brother. I mean, your brother is the GOAT.
It's not really. It's like a regular person. Like he works hard to get to that position right there, just to be called the GOAT. But like for me, it's just like I'm just a regular kid doing my thing.
So you'll never feel pressure from the fans or anything?
Not at all.
How about your dad's famous workouts? What are those like?
He does it out of nowhere. He doesn't tell you when he's gonna do it, so you don't expect it. So he does workouts anytime, anywhere, any place. That's him right there.
So he could just say, "Get up, we're going."
Exactly him.
Really?
In the mornings, in the midnight.
How about when it's hot outside?
Excuse me?
How about when it's really hot, like summertime, about 12 o'clock?
Yeah, it's all the time.
Man.
You want to get used to every type of weather. Just be prepared for it.
So, what was your favorite college basketball team growing up?
Miami, Duke, North Carolina, and LSU.
You still watch college basketball right now?
Yeah.
What do you think about Cole Anthony at North Carolina?
That he's like doing what no other freshman has ever done in North Carolina.
Man, he's balling. God, he's balling.
Yes, he is. Man, he's going crazy.
It's ridiculous. Man. So how about what made you focus solely on basketball? You thought you were better, or what was the word on that?
I went to NBA, and so I just started playing football just to focus on my skills in basketball.
Got you. So how about the Hurricane fans? What have they been like?
Incredible. Just the support they gave me on Twitter and on social media. I appreciate them for that.
Is it crazy? I mean, I'm telling you, when I tweeted out last night that you were coming on, it's like I don't know how many. It got over 100 likes in less than an hour. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, that blew up.
I was like, wow. So
Repeat that again.
I said when we announced last night that you were coming on, we got over 100 likes in like less than an hour.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
I didn't even know that.
So what do you do when you're not playing any sports? What are you doing then?
Either working out or like hanging out with my friends or family members. We're playing PS4.
What do you play?
I play 2K, Fortnite, of course, GTA, and Madden.
Who do you use in 2K? Let's hear this.
Portland Trailblazers.
What?
I'm serious.
Man,
I don't know if you heard the term, but like I just like spam dribble moves and all that. Cheese in the game, like spam dribble moves and all that.
Man,
And you like He has been one of the best players in 2K right now.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I've been playing 2K, but I didn't use I just use the Heat. Because the Heat.
I don't know. I don't know if Bo. I don't know if Bo asked you this, but has Miami contacted you yet, or no? Have they contacted anyone from the staff?
I don't know, but they follow me on Twitter. I really don't know.
Is Miami your dream offer? Is that like the one that you commit, or what? How does this work?
Right now, I don't really. I'm not worried about that. It's about whatever probably that wants me. Whatever probably that really wants me, to be honest.
So you're gonna sign in February?
Probably later.
I got you.
I'm not signing early.
Got you. Well, I'm gonna have to get your PS4 tags. I'm gonna have to beat you in some 2K. You're gonna get beat by an old guy.
No. Nobody can beat me 2K. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. No, nobody can beat me 2K.
All I gotta do is shut down your guards.
It's gonna be hard too. And then we have shooters around me. Call them.
Right. But I got your number. I'm gonna get my gamer tag. I'm gonna have to beat you in that.
I got you. PS4?
Yeah, I got PS4.
Oh, that's dope. I got you.
I've been playing that 2K, trying to get on it, trying to see what it's like. I like it better.
Right.
I like it better than last year's. But
Yeah, you said what?
I like it better than 19.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Animation are way better. I like it better. 2K19 was just, I don't even know what happened. 2K19. I haven't played 2K19. That's how bad it was.
But Gabe, man, hey, thanks for calling, man. Thanks for giving us your time, and man, hopefully you have a great basketball season, man. We'll be watching you.
Thanks, definitely.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right. All right.
Yep. What'd you think?
That was Gabe Taylor.
Gabe Taylor.
That was a good interview.
I think it's gonna take a little bit of time, but I think people are gonna start coming around, man. Because he started playing football. Coming on the senior season. Now people are just seeing how good he is. You know what I'm saying? And they've already.
Yeah.
When the guys were 10th and 11th grade, they were already making their boards for the recruiting thing. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe, never
Definitely
know.
see what happens.
Never know. Maybe right before signing day, Miami gets a decommitment or somebody transfers and a scholarship opens. Never know.
Could he, imagine, could he play football in basketball? Would that be here at is that something he could do?
The only people I can think that Corn Elder was supposed to do it.
Yeah.
But then he stayed with football. The only people I can think that did it in college was Donovan McNabb at Syracuse, Charlie Ward at Florida State. Those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head. What
do you think about Gabe Taylor playing for the Hurricane basketball team? Would you be satisfied with that?
That would be interesting. I would like that.
Or do you think Larinaga would go after him?
I think Larinaga's pretty much got his class wrapped up this year already, though. We got two guys signed already. I don't know how much room we have. I don't know if they have enough room.
Well, he could go on as a walk-on now. I don't know if that's what he'd want to do, but we should have asked him that. Shit.
What about FIU? I mean, Butch Davis the one that recruited his brother?
Who?
Butch Davis.
Yeah, I think it was Butch.
I think they would let him.
But he played for Coker, no?
Yeah, but I think Butch recruited him.
Yeah,
before he left. He came the national championship year, and then Butch left. I think right after signing day. Yeah. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, the comment section was saying that Gabe's audio was really low, and they said, "Bo, we can't hear you."
They said it's loud.
That's what the comment.
They said his audio was loud.
Oh, it's loud. It's really loud.
Yeah.
Well, Gabe's audio is really loud. Well, they could turn down the thing.
I turned it down on ours. The reason mine was low was because I was away from the mic.
Oh, okay. Alex says he can get a free scholarship to Miami since his brother played for us.
False.
The legacy thing is not here in Miami, no?
It's not at Miami.
We don't have the legacy program in Miami, no?
And it would have to be a son. We don't have the legacy program, but it would have to be a son. You remember? Randall Hill was complaining about that. Remember? Wasn't it Randall Hill complaining about that?
Randall Hill said that if he was the athletic director, he would put the legacy program in the UN. Yeah.
Yes, he would. He would.
Wow.
I don't know. It is something though, but no. Next, who we got coming on next year? Marcus Clarke.
Let's talk about Marcus Clarke.
We got Marcus Clarke coming on in 1 minute. Let me see if he's
Oh.
We got every 15 minutes.
Well, tell the audience real quick who Marcus Clarke is.
Marcus Clarke, Winter Park High School. He's been committed since July 27th. We'll get him on here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's see what let's hit him up. Boom. There it is. Oh, he hit me up. Bam. He's on it. There he is.
All right. Second interview coming up.
Second interview coming up. You're right. My bad. It's son or daughter. Yes. No problem, Alex.
Or daughter, yeah.
But I don't think Miami has that. Like we said, wasn't it? Wasn't it Randall Hill or was it?
No, Randall Hill was complaining that we didn't have the legacy program. I don't think we have the legacy program over here.
Yeah, because he said Alabama had it. That's what he was saying. Why Alabama? Why
he said? Yeah, he was saying Alabama had it, but we don't have it. That he would like to bring that over here if he was the athletic director. That was a few weeks ago when we had Randall Hill on.
I got the call blocked. Hold on. I'm telling the call.
Conference unlocked.
Yeah, I'm messing up over here. I'm forgetting. It's crazy. We got to block this line. Because we got people that freaking want to prank us.
Yeah. Oh, everyone loves us, hate us.
They love us. We hear what you see what it says on our screen. What it say? Don't hate on the shades. Is that what it says?
Don't hate on the shades. All right, second interview.
Marcus, what's going on?
Going good. How about you?
Good. Hold on. Let me lock this room. My bad, because we got somebody that people prank in and they say all kinds of stuff. Hold on.
Conference locked.
But hey Marcus. So your senior season, 6-4. Was it disappointment? What'd you think about this season?
Definitely was a disappointment. You know, I was planning to go into states, but you know, things happen for a reason. And you know, we fought hard throughout the whole year. You know, we just came a little too short throughout those 4 losses. But you know, we fought hard, and that's all that matters. And we played our best.
Yeah, you had a winning record.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you guys had some blowout wins. I saw you play both ways. What do you like? What do you like better, offense or defense?
Honestly, defense. You know, I'm a hype guy. You know, I like to hit. I like to be physical, and you know, I like to come downhill and just pick up the ball.
So what's Miami recruiting you as? Offense or defense?
Both.
Both. Oh man, so you're gonna go in there and see what you can do.
Yes, sir.
What have you thought? Who's been recruiting you from Miami? Who's the main guy?
Coach Mike Rump.
Oh, Coach Rump.
Yes, sir.
How about? Let me see here. So you like? Has any schools come after you hard here?
A couple of schools came after me hard, like Tennessee and West Virginia, but they kind of backed up because they know that I'm like truly committed to Miami.
Really? What'd you tell them?
I told them thanks for like showing interest in me, but you know I'm fully committed to Miami, and I'm not going anywhere no time soon.
Oh, Marcus, man, Hurricanes are gonna love you now, bro. They're gonna love you. Hearing that.
Yes, sir.
So you're 100%. Are you signed in December?
Yes, sir. I signed December 18th.
That's what's up. Are you gonna early enroll?
Yes, sir. I'm not going to early enroll, but I will be like coming to campus just to check it out. You know, take a little tour as well around where my classes will be at for the fall.
So have you took your official yet?
No, I take the official on the 12th to the 15th, which is the big final in
the big final official visit for class of 2020.
All right. Are there any guys that you're out recruiting, like you're trying to get to Miami? Any guys you're trying to do that for?
You know, I've been looking at a couple of local guys, like just thinking about like Demore Tate. You know, he's committed to Florida State, but I'm trying to like probably work his way down to Miami, and just a couple of few guys that I have in here.
So have you watched every Miami game this year?
Just about, except for the one that was on Friday night because I had a game obviously that night, but I got home around the fourth quarter and I believe they won.
Yeah,
I think so.
So what did you think about this season, Coach Diaz's first year?
To be honest, he's actually doing great. You know, had a couple errors here and there, but you know that's part of building the program, especially starting to new Miami. You just have to have a couple errors just to get better. You know, not everything about to be perfect your first year, but you know, you got to learn off experience.
Man, Marcus, you get me pumped up, man. You get me pumped up, man. How about what number? What number do you want to wear at Miami here?
Hopefully I can get either number 1, 8, or 23.
1, 8, or 23.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to get you a jersey, man. You're becoming my favorite guy right now, man. Holy cow!
Yes, sir.
The Cane fans are about
Thank you so much.
They're gonna love you after this. So, hey, what made you commit to Miami?
You know, Miami was a dream school. Out of the 3 schools that I've chosen, but Miami was the big one that stood out to me the most.
So, what'd you think about us beating Florida State now 3 years in a row?
Oh, that's a great win for us. You know, I know it's a big rivalry game, and to get that win, that just makes the whole season itself.
Did you go to the Gator game? It's right in your backyard.
Yes, sir. The Gators versus Miami game, I definitely did.
Oh, man, that game was crazy, man. God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We was close. We was very close, though.
Heartbreaker. So, since you're a Miami fan growing up, who's your all-time favorite Cane?
Honestly, it was Devin Hester because, you know, I'm a specialist guy. He was a specialist. I just love to watch his throwback videos at Miami, just returning punts and like kicks.
Wow. Yeah, you did have some good punt returns and kick returns. How about on punt returns? You don't get nervous, them guys coming down full speed at you?
No, sir. You know, you just got to stay focused, catch the ball, and then, you know, I just rely on my vision just to get me through the defenders. You know, after I get through the defenders, all I see is green, and I just run harder because, you know, the end zone right there, and I just be so glad to run through it because it's just great. It's a great feeling to score.
So when you're not playing football, what are you doing?
Well, when I'm not playing football, I'd be on the field, you know, just like working on my craft. And then I also like to play basketball and fish on my free time.
What do you fish for? Saltwater or freshwater?
Both. I like to fish for snook, and then freshwater I fish for bass.
Really? What's the biggest bass you caught? I caught a 6-pounder last summer, but I haven't really fished this summer. I need to get a new boat.
Oh, dang. You know, well, sad to say that I beat your record. I actually caught an 8-pounder right down the street from my house.
Get out of here. What did you use?
I use a shiner. Shiner's always to go.
You cheated, man. You got to use artificial. Artificial. For the shiner, huh? What'd you?
Yeah.
Well, you know how to throw a cast net?
Yes, sir. I know how to do it all.
Oh,
except for fly fishing.
Marcus, me and you could hang out, man. We could go fishing. Holy cow. How about?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
How about video games? You play video games?
Yes, sir. I love to play Madden, you know, GTA, Call of Duty, my top 3 games.
Hey, what do you think about now with this new college rule? What if they come back? You could be on NCAA football, man.
Yes, sir. I'm really hoping that they bring it back because I would love to be able to play as myself on a video game. That's my dream, to play as myself on a video game, especially on the pro level.
Hey, don't you think they have that game ready, knowing when you play Madden and you know when you go into the what's that? When you do that quarterback thing and the guy you get to pick Miami and all that, don't you think they have to have the game ready playing that? Did you play that role in the new Madden?
Yes, sir, I would.
Oh, that's what's up. But Marcus, man, hey, can you do one thing for us before you leave?
Yes, sir.
Can you say your name, your school, and I got my Caneshades on? We're gonna put you in the intro, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. My name is Marcus Clarke. I go to Winter Park High School, Winter Park, Florida, and soon to be a king.
That's what's up, Marcus. Hey, man, thanks for calling, man. Best of luck to you, man. I can't wait to be rooting for you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Bang.
then.
This guy right here is a true Kane right here. True
That is a true Kane right there. Man, that was an awesome interview, man. The second interview down. 3 more to go?
Yeah.
I want to ask the audience, is the audio, can y'all hear the audio, if y'all could hear the audio correct, if it's too loud or whatever?
Yeah, they hear it. Look at, if it's too loud, they'll turn it down. Well, I turned it down on the thing. If I turn it down, I don't want to turn it down too much. I'd rather be too loud than too low. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was only Wes complaining. Yeah, it was only Wes complaining. He probably has like a really sensitive headphones or something.
I know.
So.
But hey, Marcus. Hey, I gotta say right now, Marcus Clarke might be my favorite guy right here. This might be last year. You know, it was the what's his name, the lineman.
Clarke. Yeah, it was. I believe it. Yeah, Clarke was our guy last year.
That was my guy last year, and now I'm thinking right here,
yeah.
Marcus Clarke could be my other guy.
Another Clarke.
Another Clarke. Wow.
Oh man.
He told Tennessee and someone else, kick rocks. I'm all Kane.
Oh man, I'm gonna edit that. I'm definitely gonna edit that.
You gotta edit that part. Oh, Wes says he's listening through his TV. Bo, your audio is low. That's only you're the only one saying this.
Yeah, he's listening to his TV.
Because Alex says Damien is a little loud, but everything else is good. Yeah, your TV's messed up. You probably got that cheap internet TV. That's what you got, Wes.
Nah, he's Wes is spoiled. He's used to the big time shows and this and that. So
what's them TVs? The Roku TVs. You got a Roku TV. There it is. Damien. Oh, well, you're gonna have to get it. Oh, you got Samsung. Okay. So wait, what did you guys think?
So I'll try to talk. Yeah, what's up?
No, I'm telling the people. What do you guys think about that interview, man? Y'all loving it or what? Mr. HD, Gabe Taylor. You missed him. Gabe Taylor was already on. You're gonna have to wait and go back and listen. Dave says I'm really low. Hold on. What the hell's going on then? Let me see here. Yo, hold on.
Yeah.
Where's my thing at? Let me see where this one is at.
Here, let me see if I can hear you.
Tell me if you hear me or not.
All right, I'm gonna press mute and I'm gonna see if I can hear you from the thing. Hold on.
Because if I do it too much, it's gonna be too loud. And hold on. How about now? Am I loud now? Is it good now or what? Is that loud enough? Is it loud enough? There he goes. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all right. I can hear you. Right. You were a little bit low. I can hear you a little bit better now. You were just a little bit low.
You want me to turn it more up? I don't want if it's too up when you turn.
Hold on. I gotta press mute because I don't want the echo. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's good. I think it's real good.
All right. But Jeff says much better. Sorry about that, fellas. See?
Much better, bro. Yeah, Hambone's in the house. What's up, Hambone?
I haven't seen Hambone in a while. Marcus Clarke.
He's been listening.
In case you missed the Marcus Clarke interview, great kid. Said he all Kane, nothing to worry about, 100% committed. Tennessee, some other school came on late, told him to kick rocks.
Yeah.
He could be a good one coming up. That's going to be my guy. Clarke last year, Clarke this year. And Gabe Taylor,
it says,
we're going to see. Hey, another good interview we had. If you missed it, you have to go.
Alex says, turn Damien a little bit down. I'm talking normal. I don't know.
I can't turn. If I turn, I can't turn it down like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
So I guess we'll try not to scream.
I don't want to turn it down too much. I don't want to. Hold on, let me see something, man. I hate messing with this thing. I don't want to make it too low. Hold on. All right, there you go. I don't know. Uber conference just comes in loud, man. Yep, Clarke is gonna be a corner. West, Bo, bring back the app, man. Let me tell you something. I thought I'm thinking about, man. I'm saying I do miss the Spreaker days. I do miss it. I liked it.
Yeah, we should.
I wonder if we could do.
Don't we have a special program? Don't we have a special program now that we got that when you broadcast, you could broadcast through speaker and YouTube at the same time?
Oh, we could try it. I just don't know if it'll work or not. What if it don't work? I don't know. I don't know. Wes wants the app back on his phone. You know that app costs $100, man. It's a pain in the fucking ass to keep up with. To be honest with you, you got to go in there and do all this BS with it, and you guys just don't know all the BS to just do with that app.
All right.
Did Gabe Taylor?
North Fresh misses Tommy. He wished Tommy didn't have to work tonight.
North Fresh. Did Gabe Taylor mention anything about coaches? No, he said not really. He said not that he knows. He said they follow him on Twitter. That's all he knows. He said he's not worrying about it right now. That's what he said. Yeah, a year. Yes, West, a year. Oh, wow. Our next interview. Oh, let me get on my phone. Make sure it's on time. You know, this is not common where we get back-to-back interviews on time. You know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock and I'm BSing around. Oh shoot. Where's? Oh, it's Earl Little Jr., dude. Oh, he called in.
No.
He said he called in at 7. I told him 9 p.m.
Oh, you're talking about
Earl Little Jr.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you knew that. I told him to call in. I think he got the time zone messed up or something.
There he is. Earl Little, that you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on. Let me block this call so nobody can prank us. Hold on. Bam.
Conference locked.
All right. Hey, Earl, what do you go by? Little Earl, Earl Jr., what do you go by?
Earl Jr.
Earl Jr. All right. You know, Hurricane fans have been waiting for you. They've been dying for you. But to start, how about this season, though? Here you guys are, lost one game. And, you know, around the state, they're calling this pretty much the, 5A state title game Friday night. How's this season been like for you?
This season been pretty fun. You know, got to learn a whole lot of new things. Enjoy playing the game with my friends. And, yeah, looking forward to winning states.
What's it like at Heritage, though? Last year you guys didn't win. That's uncommon. This year?
That's uncommon. This year we're looking at better things, go to states and win the state championship.
Yeah, I know everyone around the state thinks this is the big game. Well, okay, how about this? You're in 10th grade, right? You're in 10th grade, and you got all these people on Twitter following you, all waiting on your, the whole recruiting thing is crazy. What is it like being in 10th grade and having this much attention?
I mean, it's a blessing, and I just thank people that surrounded me, thank my coaches. It's just being able to play the game and be looked at by all these schools. It's pretty cool.
How about having a dad that played college and NFL? What's that like?
That's pretty cool, too. I mean, he said he gives me a lot of information on how to play the game. Like, I learned through him. And he just showed me. I'm trying to follow his footsteps. He just gives me the path and guides me.
How did you get these ball instincts? Like, is it just natural? Well, I mean, it's not common.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty natural.
Come on. You had to do so. Oh, man. I watched some of the plays you make, and I'm like, it's crazy. All right, do you play any other sports besides football?
I run track.
How about 7-on-7? Who's your 7-on-7 team?
Yeah, DEFCON. DEFCON.
Got you. All right.
Sponsored by Balom.
Here's what everyone wants to know. All right, How about the LSU trip? What was that like?
At LSU, pretty amazing place. Nice college, nice campus, great football team.
You went.
I enjoyed being up there.
You went to a night game.
Yes.
What was it like, man? I'm telling you right now, it's my bucket list. I need to go to a LSU night game. Is it that good?
Yeah, Death Valley, that place is rocking at nighttime.
How about okay? Here's what everyone wants to know. Miami. This is what all the Miami fans bug us about. What's up with Miami? Are they coming after you hard? Are you mad that they didn't offer you early? What's the deal here?
I mean, kinda frustrated they ain't offered me a little bit earlier. They knew I had the game with me. They just ain't see it in me yet, I guess. They wanted to see me play what they offered me. And then I barred out, called the goodness game, and that's the game they offered me at.
Were they there?
Yes, Coach Mike Runt was there.
What's it like, having your dad a UM alum?
What'd you say?
What's it like with your dad being a UM alum?
He tells me all his stories about playing at UM. It's pretty cool because, I'm from down here in Florida, Miami. So it's kind of cool watching the Miami team play and knowing my dad went to school there.
Well, how about the Miami fans, though? Don't you think, some of this pressure or them trying to push you to Miami is unwarranted?
Now, I don't really call it pressure. Yes.
What does your
I'm
dad
follow
do?
my dad.
Your dad's been through this whole recruiting process. What does he tell you?
He just said, really follow your heart and just stay humble and just keep grinding. Don't worry about all the other stuff. It'll come later in life.
Got you. So what do you do when you're not playing football?
Man, on Sundays, I'll go work out with my DB coach. Coach is at the school right now, Coach Blue. We'll have the 45-minute workout every other Sunday.
Hey, did you go to the Notre Dame Miami game a couple years ago at nighttime?
Oh, no, unfortunately, I couldn't make that game.
How many Miami games did you go to this year?
This year, only been to one.
One. So what does Miami have to do to get back on the ship here? Because I'm not gonna lie. I thought they should have been the first school to offer you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought they should have been the very first.
So did my dad, but no. But what was your question, though?
What? I mean, everyone thinks LSU is the big dog, which I see why they should. What does Miami have to do to get back in this?
And my recruiting.
Yeah, you're recruiting.
I mean, they could just. I mean, I could say they could show a little more love. I guess or start keep in touch with me a little more. Start messing with me a little harder.
So what?
And just show love.
What school showed you the most?
As of now,
Yeah,
LSU and Bama.
Really? What is it like having Nick Saban call you? What is that like?
Man, I haven't spoken to Nick Saban on the phone. Is the other recruiter that's recruiting me right now. I've been talking to him, but I got a chance to meet and talk to Nick Saban when I was up there against LSU.
Because I remember a couple years ago we had Amon Richards on, and he said it was crazy. He said it was crazy seeing Nick Saban. He said just the persona of him on TV and stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah.
How about what's LSU's coach like?
LSU coach O.
Yeah, Coach O.
He's a pretty energetic person. I like his personality a lot. That's he coached my dad at Miami. He had something with my father at Miami.
Yeah, I think it was John. How about? Let me ask you. You're a DB. What college is DBU? Who is the real DBU in your opinion?
I'm gonna go at LSU.
You think LSU? How about the Gators?
Nah, I don't really like the Gators.
I don't like them either, but man, they got some pros.
Yeah, they got some nice DBs over there.
What LSU has, I bet that DB coach has made what's his name? I bet he's made a lot of money for those guys.
Yeah, who's Raymond?
Raymond. Man, that's crazy. So let me ask. Hold on, where's my thing at for you? Man, these fans. I didn't think you were gonna respond. I was surprised. I was like, man, there's no way, because these fans are going crazy. What's it like on Twitter with the fans? What's the craziest fan base on Twitter?
Like the fans. Okay, I get texted by UM fans a lot. You know, knowing that my dad played there, so they're trying to get me to lean towards Miami, I guess you could say. But you know,
you still got 2 more years. So how long is it gonna? I mean, when do you commit? Your senior year? Your junior year? Have you even thought about this?
nah, I haven't thought about commitment yet. That's something I'll have to talk to my parents about later on in these few years.
Man, well, hey, good luck Friday night. I hope you guys win state. And man, hopefully we get you back on here again, man. You know what? We need to get your dad on here, man. We need your dad on here. But hey.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But hey, we appreciate you coming on, and hey, good luck the rest of the playoffs, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. There he is.
What?
The man
Oh man,
the legend.
Earl Little Jr.
Oh man.
What an interview.
He's a beast, man. He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do think Miami fucked up with him big time. I mean, they should have been. They should have been. And this is my argument with people about this staff is, well, how are we not the first team to offer some of these guys in our backyard? I mean, cause come on, some of these, these guys are, a lot of these coaches, or not a lot, but a few of them, they are from this area. They know who the best kids in the youth league are coming up. They know all this. They know all this.
Well, Junior's process is a little early, though. He's not, he still has a few more years left.
Yeah, but still, Miami knew how good he was. They knew it. And they were not the first team to offer. They were, I mean, how does LSU come in and offer before you? How does LSU come in and offer before them, Damien? In Louisiana?
I don't know.
They're in Louisiana. How did they know about him and pull a trigger for Miami does in your backyard? That's my problem.
I don't have the answers.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you're saying.
I mean,
but hey, what an interview! What an interview! How many interviews we knocked down already? 3? Was that our third?
That was our third, man.
Oh, we got 2 more left?
2 more left, and we're right on schedule. It's 9:12. We're right on schedule.
Oh man, we're moving smoothly. Canes fans, the ones that are listening right now, can you do us a favor? Can you press that like button there on the YouTube channel? Just press like. That's the way you could show your support to us. Just press that like button. All right. If you already haven't.
Man. We might be having another interview on too. Just got a text message.
Oh yeah.
We might be adding another one.
Another? Wow.
Yes. Might be having another one. I just checked the thing. Just checked.
Maybe if we have enough time, we can open up the lines for Pedro, so he can give us a little summary about tonight's show.
We'll definitely open up at the end when everything's done and clear. You know, last 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. We'll let the people call in, and then we'll talk about this bowl.
We'll have a little bit of Pedro time.
We'll take Pedro time. We'll talk about this. We've got the Scott Patchen news that he's got his medical red shirt. The Martell news about going back to court. We got some stuff we can talk to at the end.
Oh yeah. We got an action-packed show tonight.
And then the game you've been talking about for the last 8 weeks, FIU. Hey, you want to know something that's really odd about this game, Damien?
Tell me.
Okay. Georgia Tech, we were favored by 18.5 points. FIU, we're favored by 18.5 points.
Oh.
Huh?
So what are you trying to say there, Bo? What are you trying to say there?
It's just, I mean, look, we've been favored big time in 3 games: the Central Michigan game, and the Georgia Tech game. and we did not come to play
Yeah.
those 2 games. And
Yeah.
wasn't what so we better
FIU really worries you?
No, they don't worry me.
FIU was worrying me a
They
few
don't-
weeks ago
they don't
when all
worry
that
me.
chaos was
They don't
happening. But
worry me.
I'm calmed down. I'm really confident in this team right now.
I'm confident too, but every time I get overconfident, we freaking lay an egg, man. So I'm nervous. But
Mhm.
we'll talk about that later. Let me unlock this line in case someone calls in here. Oh man, Earl Little Jr. Man, this dude's a stud.
Conference
That was a
unlocked.
good one.
He's a stud, man. His dad's
Oh, yeah, he
his
is.
dad's a legacy guy. We need his dad on here, man.
Uh-huh.
His dad's a
Yeah, I
hell-
was just about to
his
say
dad's
that. That
a
would
hell
be a
of a
good,
coach,
great
too.
interview with him.
His dad's a hell of a coach. A lot of people
Mhm.
thought his dad should be on staff.
Hmm.
Oh, we got Tirek, Austin Cave coming on next. We've had him on before.
Mhm.
Let me hit him up.
Mhm.
Oh man, here we go. Let me see.
Yep. And it doesn't stop. We're already planning a show for next week. I mean, it's Caneshades season. Oh, we got a phone call.
There he is. Hey, Tirek, is that you?
Hey, how you?
All
Yeah,
right.
man, it's me, man. How you doing?
Good. Let me lock the room real fast so no one can prank call us. Bam.
All right, cool.
Conference locked.
All right, Tirek. Welcome back, man. Hey,
I appreciate it, man.
I gotta ask first question. I know this is a big subject, but what was going through your mind Friday night?
Man, it was a lot of mixed emotions, after and during, that shootout, we had during our Pleasantville game, round 2. In the midst of the game, it was a good game. It was 6-0. We were up. We just stopped doing offense. We had a lot of momentum going. Out of nowhere, I hear these gunshots going. At first, I didn't know what really was going on until I seen a whole bunch of people, scattering around, running. And I figured, man, it was about time for me to run. That's nothing to be played around with. So, man, it was wild, man.
Wow.
It was real wild. 'Cause I don't wish that, on anybody to be a part of that,
Dude,
especially in a high school game.
When I saw it happen, then when I saw the school, I was like, "Yo, is that Tyrek's team?" And I was like, "No way, no
Yeah,
way."
man.
And I overlooked. Then I went on Twitter and I said, "It is his team." Holy shit! I said, "Damn." I couldn't believe
Yeah,
it.
man, it was crazy.
Wow, that's wild. But all right.
Yeah, man, but we end up rescheduling the game. We play on Wednesday at the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium.
Really?
So everything worked out well with that, man. So I just can't wait.
So Tirek, so what happens if you win Wednesday? Do you play Friday?
No, we would end up they moved our state playoff game the next week. So when we win, we'll be playing next week in the state championship game. So
So this is the
I
semifinals.
just can't wait.
This is the semifinals right here.
Yes, sir. This is semifinals right here, man.
So how many state championships have you won so far?
Man, I'm looking forward for my first one. Last year, we came up short in the state final. But this year, my senior year, I'm looking forward, to finish it out strong. Me and my team, we've been doing great. So we're looking forward, to finish off this year, with a state championship, man.
Oh, that would be big time. Go off with the ring. All right.
Oh, yeah, man.
All right, Tirek. So any teams coming after you here hard?
Yeah, man. A lot of schools, been contacting me lately. Schools like Syracuse, Texas A&M, Kentucky, Nebraska. Schools like that, they've been contacting me a lot, but I don't contact them back. Just with the fact, and it's nothing like Miami. I've been locked in, since I committed. In July. I haven't been to any school since I committed. I was actually in Miami for my second time, and I believe in October when they played Virginia. Just being there, and being at that game. In that atmosphere, yeah, it was amazing to be a part of.
Oh yeah, I was there that night. That was a great game. Big upset.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, have you watched all the games or most of the games this year?
Yeah, man, I've been watching all the games, I stay in the loop, with everything, comes to Miami football. I'm just trying to, mentally prepare myself, what I have to get forward to, in January. I will be early enrolling.
Oh, you're coming early. That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
So with linebacker depth, man, are you looking to come in here and play right away or what?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm looking forward to, contribute to the team as much as I can. Looking forward to get better. Coach Packy, the defensive scheme they have, for the defense. I'm just looking forward, is help as much as I can. It's a lot to learn, but I feel like, I should be able to grasp all that, just do what I got to do for the program.
Is that something at Miami that that got your attention? Was the seniors leaving?
Oh yeah, man. Just seeing some guys like Shaq, Pickney, just seeing them produce, from the freshman year to the senior year, that really caught my eye. I really, that's something I want to be part of. Just going forward in the future. Just being a part of something great. Just being a part of that legacy. Just leaving a mark. When those guys graduate, go off to the league. Those guys are going to be, part of Hurricanes, great linebackers, and that's something I'll potentially, want to be one day, and I look forward to being.
So what do you think about this first season with Coach Diaz? 8-4.
I feel like
that'd be a good finish here.
Excuse me, you said that again. My bad.
I said 8-4, good finish, and now they're predicting now Miami, Alabama in the Orange Bowl. They predicted today. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, man.
Man. Wow, if we can pull that off.
That was crazy.
Well, Bo, we're not 8-4 yet, though, Bo. We're not 8-4 yet.
Well,
not.
We're hot right now, though. We're hot. We're on the right end right now.
Yeah, man. I feel like Coach Diaz, he done a great job, throughout the course of the season. I believe, everything, he has in store for the program. He's doing great things right now, and he will do great things in the future. So I just can't wait, to be a part of that. And, with the bowl situation, playing Alabama, and that's gonna be, a great game, for the program. I just can't wait to, potentially, see that, if everything plays out the way it should, in the future. So I just can't wait, man. That's a great bowl.
What about the possibilities of maybe playing Notre Dame? There could be, if we play the Orange Bowl, there's a possibility we could play Notre Dame.
Right. Yeah, even them too.
That'd be big.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you being up in New Jersey, like,
right?
How about Penn State? They didn't come after you hard?
Yeah, they came after me. Pretty hard, but it was a lot of stuff going on. A recruiting coordinator change, end up happening. I just end up falling off with them. I really didn't talk to them as much as I should. It was a whole bunch of, shady stuff going on that my parents didn't like. They broke something that was supposed to go on.
Mm-hmm.
So, that Penn State, connection, kind of, went out the window.
Because usually they eat up the New Jersey guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
And what's wrong with the Rutgers? What's up, man? They used to be good about 10 years ago. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, man. Rutgers, Rutgers, they're in the Big Ten. They play some good football. I'm not gonna lie, but just like, a lot of guys in Jersey, they really don't want to stay in state. Just for the fact, Rutgers football, hasn't really, been doing, too much of great things.
Yeah, I know. Since Ray Rice.
For the guys in the area. So, if we have an opportunity, to get out of Jersey, best believe we want to take that chance.
Yeah.
So what'd you?
I'll tell you what. New York and New Jersey kids, man, they're really tough. Matter of fact, we had a former Hurricane from the '91 championship, from New Jersey, Mark Caesar. Yeah, but Jersey kids, man, they're tough. I love Jersey recruits, man.
Yeah. Al Golden, you
appreciate that, man.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Florida, man? You ready? Like right now, I'm wearing a sweater and it's like 60 outside. Like, what's the weather up there?
Man, right now in Jersey, it's about 35 degrees, man. It's been rough lately. Wearing my bubble coat, two jackets. I just can't wait, man, to get down there. In that weather, being a part of the program, man, it's gonna be fun, man. I just can't wait.
Oh man. So what number are you looking to rock here next year, or when you get?
No, if I got the
choice.
Oh yeah. If I get the opportunity, I want to wear number 8, but DJ Ivy. He's wearing that number right now. So, if not, I'll probably end up rocking like 18 or something like that if I get the chance to.
18.
I don't think anybody on the defense, wears 18.
Yo, if you get 18, bro, we're rocking it. We need it. Oh, man, 18.
Yeah.
Oh,
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you a funny story real quick. A few years ago, we convinced Lawrence Cager to wear 18. Remember that, Bo?
Yeah, I remember.
2 years ago, wide receiver. He plays for Georgia now, but we convinced him to wear 18.
We told him 18 is great. That's what we told him.
Yeah, because he was 1 his junior year and he was 8 the senior year, and we told him put 1 and 8 and you will be great. And man, he went with that 18.
Yeah.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah, but I believe he's 16 at Georgia now. He's playing wide receiver at Georgia. I believe he's 15 or 16. I'm not sure.
He's at Georgia.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Well, hey, Tirek, man, I just want to say best of luck in the playoffs here. I hope you get that ring. And, and when do you come in January? The first week, second, or after what? Right after Christmas break or whatever?
Yeah, I believe it's probably gonna be like the second week. I'm probably gonna be down there probably like January like 12th, because I think classes start on the 13th or the 14th. So I'm gonna be down there around that time to get settled in. So, man, I'm just waiting for it all, man. Just change the environment. I need it.
Well, we cannot wait to watch you play next year, man. And best of luck, like I said, in the playoffs. Hope you end it with the ring. And thanks for calling and giving us your time, man. And we can't wait to watch you as a Cane, man.
Oh, for sure, man. I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you.
Yes, sir. There he is. I'm going to start calling him Tirek the Freak, man. Number 18.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
We need another number 18, man.
Wow, wouldn't that be some another 18 that would be somewhat responsible for?
I got to say this about Diaz and crew, man. We've had 2 guys on tonight, and they are 100% locked in with Miami. I got to say, everyone says we need to find Miami guys. It seems like they're finding the Miami guys. I've got to give Diaz credit on this. These guys are locked in. He said Texas A&M.
They're locked in, huh?
Nebraska's been calling him. He said he's not even responding. Marcus Clarke said, I told him thanks, but no thanks. What do you think, Damien?
What's the clip of the night? What that kid told the other school? Well, what did he say, Bo? In the other interview?
Pretty much, I don't know. I can't. Pretty much thanks, but no thanks. Thanks for the interest, but no thanks. Yeah. Pretty much. But that was. But he says here he's not even responding. Text
kick rocks, right? I'm talking about the kick rocks.
No, I said that.
Oh. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
We got 1 more or 2 more, Bo? What's going on?
I'm sitting here. Wait, hold on. Let me see here. We got 1 more for sure. I got to hit him up right now. We got about 4 more minutes. Brian Balom. I don't know. How do you Balom? Is it Balom?
Balom?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, make sure he comes in there. He could pronounce it so we don't mess up the name.
I'll just ask him how he says it. I'll cover our butt on this one. Let me check Twitter. Where's my phone at? Let's check Twitter here. See what we got going on. I got some notifications. Let's see.
I gotta say, Bo, we're the most underrated show out there, man. We've been putting in amazing work for the 5 years that we've been on, man.
I got another recruit to call in.
Another? Wow.
Hold on. So we might have 2 more after this one. We might have 2 more now. It's crazy.
Then we're going to open up the phone lines. We'll probably have Pedro time. We'll have some phone calls, maybe 24/7 Cane. Yo, the night is not over.
It's not over.
It's not over. And here's our famous slogan, you never know what happens on Caneshades.
Never. Where's it?
What do you think about that, Bo? That we're the most underrated show out there, man. We're definitely the originators of this.
I don't care.
But we're underrated like a mofo.
You know what? I don't care. I just do it because I love it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we're not looking for no money. We just do it for the love, the love of the Canes, man.
That's it. Just do it for the love. You know. And people like to know this. People pay. People pay $10 a month to go on websites and read this shit. You come right here.
We do it free.
You can listen to it through your own thing, man.
Matter of fact, we lose money. Matter of fact, you and me, man, we put a lot of money in this. We never ask for anything. All we ask for is just a little support. Just press that like button. That's all we ask for. Just press that like button.
That is. So I'm gonna tell you who's coming on in a minute. Let me check my phone again. Let me make sure the phone line's not locked. God, I hate having to check this every time. I think I locked it. Oh, I told the kid to call in. It's locked. All right, hold on.
Conference unlocked.
All right. It's crazy we have to do this shit because that kid fucking wants to
Yeah.
prank call us. And man, it's not
Uh-huh.
pranking. It's the kind of words he's been using lately, man. And people have been thinking that these
Yeah.
words are like us saying it, and it's not. It's this kid pranking
Yeah.
us.
No, it's
There he is.
Yeah, here we go.
Brian, what's going on? Hold on, Brian. Let me lock it. I'm sorry, I gotta lock it because people will prank and they say stuff. Hold on, let me lock this real fast.
Conference
Okay.
locked.
But hey, Brian, I don't want to mess up your last name. How, is it Balom? Did I get it? Am I wrong?
It's Balom.
Balom.
Brian Balom.
I'm thinking too much, man. But Brian, I gotta ask you, man. First question, non-college question. I know this year had to suck for you, right? I mean, you have to forfeit all these games because of one kid.
Yes.
I mean,
It just, you think about it like all the work you put in the summer, well, from spring to summer, and the games you rightfully won, but just the rules they have in place since we had an eligible player. Now, we didn't even know that wasn't eligible, but
it's crazy.
It just sucked.
I mean, because when I saw when it came out, I was like, damn, Miramar's not going to be in the playoffs? Are you kidding me? Man.
Yeah, it hurt all the seniors' feelings. Because some of our players, we were hoping on the playoffs to get into college.
Man, I mean, that sucks. That really does suck because of one person. I feel bad for you, man. But hey, on a good note, you're committed to the University of Miami.
Yes, sir.
And is any schools coming after you hard right now, or what?
Right now, Louisville is still coming after me. Indiana has been coming after me hard. I've told the coaches that I'm okay where I'm at. I committed to Miami. Once I commit, that's a done deal. I'm not really a kid who will just put on my words. So, and they still trying, but I hope they get the picture.
Hey, they got to. It's like, you know what their job is? Like, if you see a pretty girl, she keeps telling you no, you got to say, I got to keep going because she's going to say yes eventually. That's their mindset, man. That's their mindset. But, hey, at least you're sticking with Miami here. You're the third guy tonight to say that, and we appreciate you for that. What made you commit to Miami?
It's a little bit with my dream college of preference, and just I really felt like that was my ultimate goal. As a kid, just growing up, I always thought about earning the offer. Like when I got my first offer, it felt good, but when I earned the Miami offer, it put a different passion inside me. Just keep working. So what made me commit was I just felt like, what's the point of going somewhere else to a different team or a different coach? I say a different environment when I could just stay home and play for the people I always played in front of, and for the school I always rooted for. Even when we were going, I wouldn't say down as a program, but we had a rough time. I always stuck with Miami no matter what. I told my parents I've been committed since I came out the womb.
Oh, man. See, you're a diehard Cane, man.
See.
Yeah, if you've been a fan as a kid for this team, I got to say, man, it's been some rough years. When I was a kid, at least we were winning. But, man, hey, it's been some rough years, man. But where were you at when Miami offered? Like, what was going on when Miami offered?
It was most of them were going all over the place because it was right after Paradise Camp.
Really?
As soon as the camp was finished, Coach Banner came to me and talked. He spoke with me, my mom, and my dad, and he told us that I've earned the offer. So once he told me that, it was just like a bomb explosion on the side. I couldn't. It's like I'm feeling the excitement right now just speaking about it. It's just,
oh man, you get me pumped, man. You get me pumped, man. Holy cow! If I was your age and Miami would have offered me, oh man, I'd be jumping up and down. Oh, I'd be going crazy right now. But what So since you're a Miami fan growing up, who is your all-time favorite Kane?
That's a hard question. I had to go with Ed Reed.
All
He
right.
just, I always loved his ball hawking skills and his ability to still come down and make hits. A close second, I'll probably say Sean Taylor.
Oh, you think Ed Reed is better than Sean Taylor? Now, this is a discussion Kane fans can argue about now.
In my opinion, well,
Sean Taylor was bigger. Wow.
This what I see. Due to Sean Taylor's how his career ended, how unfortunately it was cut short.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't argue that because Ed Reed still had a longer career to prove himself. Sean Taylor didn't have that much time.
Well, here's one that was in your time. What did you think about Jaquan Johnson a couple years ago? He had some ball hawk.
Yes. That's something funny too because I used to always watch Jaquan Johnson and Xavier Restrepo. Like this year, I got number 4 because of him.
Really? You know what? When I watched,
I used to study his highlights.
When I watched your highlight tape, I said, "Man, he sort of reminds me of Jaquan Johnson." I swear that's what I said today. I said, "Man, he reminds me of Jaquan Johnson a little bit here." Yeah.
Thank you.
But so, how about what number do you want to wear at Miami then?
Originally, I always hoped on wearing number 10, but I think that number's retired.
What number 10?
But yes.
I don't think that's retired. No, they ain't retired. They only got Sean Taylor's number retired.
Yeah, who wore 10 over here?
I don't know. I don't remember it 10.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But
what do you want?
Well, I thought it was, but I'll say number 10 or 20 or 21.
20?
But
20?
Lover Bowling has 21.
What'd you wear your junior year?
Number 20.
You were 20 your junior? How about your sophomore year?
Sophomore year, I was still on the junior varsity, and I came up and got 19.
19, 20, and then 4. Oh, man, you got some crazy numbers. Holy cow. You can rock 19 again.
Yeah, I still rock 19.
I could rock a 19 jersey. I rock that for you.
If there's numbers available, I'll take it.
You got to think, too, man. The jerseys they just sold this year is 19. The ones they're selling right now, 19 and 1. So people,
2019, yeah.
People will be wearing your number. 18 and 19. 18, 19 people will wear, man. Yes. So, hey,
but next year's going to be 20, though. Next year's going to be 20. At Walmart, you know how they do the bullshit jerseys at Walmart? It's probably going to be 20 next year.
Hopefully, hurry up and end it so we can buy any player number you want with this thing. Hey, do you play video games?
Yes, but I haven't really played recently.
Let me ask you a question. You know, NCAA football might be coming back now that they had this rule. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I heard about it.
What do you think about that?
I think that's actually cool. You know, that's pretty much out of all the games I ever played. I think NCAA is my favorite game I ever played, sports-wise. So, I used to create a player and make myself look for the road with glory and all of that stuff. So, if NCAA was to come back, you know, it'll feel kind of cool to be on the game.
Hey, so
how
many games have you been to this year?
I've been to about every home game besides one, I think, the Virginia game.
Oh yeah,
it was a Friday night game.
Yeah, because you played that night. I got it.
Yeah.
So you've been like a fan the whole season, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what do you think about the first year under Diaz, man? What are you thinking here? Are we gonna? I think we're in the right direction. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I always tell Coach Bennett this too. It's like some people, I mean, they bash Coach Diaz because I guess they're not seeing the change like as soon as possible, but they gotta understand you can't just change over 1 week or over 2 weeks. it's like a little work in progress. So I think what you can see now is how our team is starting to develop. I feel like everything is going onto the right path for right now, for the end of the season, and for the future.
I gotta say, since that Georgia Tech loss, which was a bad loss, I don't know what kind of meeting they had after that game, but man, this team has been a totally different team since that loss. Maybe we needed that loss. Maybe that loss will wake up, change the program. Sounds crazy.
The crazy thing.
Go ahead, Brian.
In my opinion, I feel like the crazy thing about us is like it's not like we're just getting outplayed and stuff like that. It's like little mistakes that here and there hurt us. We could easily be one of the top teams in the nation, but it's just we never finished with some of the games early in the year, like the Florida game. It was just a 4-point difference. We were still there.
North Carolina game.
Brian, what was your favorite game that you attended this year? Was it Louisville, the homecoming game?
It was the Louisville game.
Oh man!
Because what I liked about it is like, not only was I considering going to Louisville, it felt, I guess it basically like sealed the deal for me, like to not worry about Louisville. Just seeing Miami click on all phases, I feel that was one of the best games they played all year. Like they came together as a team. Offense put points on the board.
That was
an entertaining game.
Are you going to the FIU game?
I'm not sure yet. I might try to make it.
It's gonna be interesting. The only thing that's interesting playing in that stadium.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm gonna watch it on TV.
Why? Why not, Bo?
So I just don't want to go. It's the old Orange Bowl. I don't want to go. I'm not going. I'm not going. Maybe I might go to Duke. I'm thinking about driving up to Duke. I don't know yet. Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, what do you think about this? How about the rumors of people or the guy from ESPN saying Miami, Alabama, Orange Bowl?
Or Notre Dame too. The Notre Dame's in the mix too.
But could you imagine us versus Alabama if we upset them? Oh, going into next year, what would it be like? Oh man,
it would be crazy. Miami would be the center of attention.
I would love to play that game. Because even if we lose, oh well, we're supposed to lose. But if we beat them, holy cow, man! I'm gonna be ready for next year as soon as it goes. Hey, so Brian, when do you sign? December or February?
I'm still talking about it, but I'm planning on signing in December.
All right. Well, Brian, hey, we appreciate you calling, man, and we thanks for everything, for calling in, and best of luck. And we'll be rooting for you, man, no doubt.
Thank you.
Yep, there he is. And I can't believe he's a
Wow.
Hurricane. Wow, Brian, thanks, man. True Hurricane right there.
Yeah.
Hurricane fans, you better love this guy. True Hurricane. We don't get many of them. I haven't even been reading the comment section.
Great interview.
I bet they're going crazy in the comment section. I bet they're going crazy over there. Oh, we got
man, that's a great interview.
Oh, yeah, man. I just did, what do we say? Diaz?
Conference unlocked.
Everyone's been saying recruiting. We got to find true Canes. We have interviewed.
That's a true Cane.
We all three kids that have been committed, or I'll say young men that have called in tonight that have been committed. All three are true Canes. All three.
All three of them that's been on tonight has been true Canes. Yes.
People better.
Wow.
It is. That's not common for us to get that. Wow. Oh, we got another one coming on. He's been on our show.
Another one?
He's been on our show. He's calling in at 9:45. Yes, sir. Xavier.
Oh.
There he is. Is that him? Xavier, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on. Let me block the line in case my prank callers want to try to call in. Hold on.
Okay.
Conference locked.
Xavier?
Hmm.
No, last time we talked to you, bro, you were not committed to Miami. Now you are a Miami commit. What is this like, man? Hey, and tell us, what was going on when you got this commitment?
You know, it's always been a dream of mine, you know, play for, you know, my favorite team, my hometown team. And now you could say I'm homegrown.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, sir.
How about your senior season here? Pretty successful one I see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's it been like with the transition of moving schools? What's that been like?
You know, nothing much really changed. You know, I'm still working in and out of the classroom, still maintaining grades and effort on the football field. It's just, you know, it's different in some ways, but you know, I'm still trying to be that captain of my team, and we're on the road to states. We're in the third round of playoffs this week, and we're just gonna keep pushing,
Who you
keep
guys
getting better.
Who you guys play this week?
We verse Vero Beach.
Oh, you guys should win this game, man. I don't know. Vero's
Yes,
pretty
sir.
good. I'll watch it. I got the little network. I watch all the high school games for playoffs. So
You know, Vero's a tough team.
yeah, they're tough. What's the farthest Deerfield's ever been?
They've been to states, but they
Never
lost it.
won.
They never won a state championship, so I'm looking forward to leading my team to the first. You know.
What's it like going from St. Thomas, who knows? Well, I don't know how many championships they got, to now Deerfield doesn't have one now, trying to make history.
You know the expectations are bigger at St. Thomas, but I just feel like the hunger is more at Deerfield. You know, we never won a state championship, and you know, it's more as of a need than a want this year. We have the team to do it, and if we execute on all cylinders, we should be fine. We have Coach Glenn leading the pack with these all the offensive defensive coordinators. They're great. You know, they set us up for success each week. Each week we step on the field. Each 48 minutes, we're prepared. We're well prepared and ready to go.
Okay, so are any schools coming after you here, or what?
Excuse me, say it again?
Any colleges coming after you here late, trying to get you to flip?
No, sir. I'm 100% with Miami.
Oh man, Xavier, man, Xavier. What number do you want to wear at Miami?
I either want to wear 3 or 8, but I know Mike has that number right now, so I don't know. I'm just waiting until after this year. I asked Coach Diaz, and Coach Diaz really didn't. He told me he's not really focused on that. You know, he's
Yeah.
trying to win out the rest of the season and get in one of these bowl games.
So you've been
But
paying attention to
yeah,
Miami this year, right?
yes, sir.
So how many games have you been to?
I've been to a good. Let's see. Hold on. I've been to.
You missed the Virginia game.
I'll say a good 4 or 5 games.
So what?
4.
What do you think about year one under Coach Diaz here?
You know, Coach Diaz is doing an absolutely great job. You know, a couple of games in the beginning of the year, we fell short due to just little small mistakes. But you know, you're not gonna have a perfect year as your first year. You know, that's just unheard of. But the way Coach Diaz is going right now is unheard of. Also, you know, first year coach just doing great. You know, we have a very young team at Miami, so we're looking to build that up and become a national championship contender.
All right, you know the question everyone wants. Does Miami really have a shot at your teammate?
Yes, sir.
You think so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How about Florida State now? I mean, you think their guys are going to start going away now? They got no coach?
You know, I heard that 2 guys decommitted like as soon as Tiger got fired. But you know, I have no idea what the situation is like over there.
Well,
So I couldn't really tell you.
I'm not going to say your teammate's name, but we have a shot.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God, this would be huge. Are you recruiting him?
You know, as a teammate, every day I've talked to him. You know, just putting words in his head, telling him, you know, this
could be good.
this could be, you know, the first year of many more years
together.
On the same side of the ball, you know, as teammates. I just keep telling them that, you know, that this is the last year we could be together as teammates. You know, you saw what we have done this year so far. We're just unstoppable, and I just told them to join them.
So, hey, Xavier, who was your favorite Hurricane growing up?
My favorite Hurricane growing up, I didn't really get to experience him that much, but I've watched like highlights and games from the past, and I'd have to say Sean Taylor.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Man, how about receivers?
Receivers. You know, I like Brax and all those, but one guy that stood out to me a lot is Santana Moss. You know, undersized, just completely has that dog inside of him. Like whoever lines up across from him, you know, it's his matchup, not theirs.
How fast are you? Are you really that fast? What's your 40?
I ran 4.51 at the Nike opening
laser time.
beginning of this year, laser. But I feel much faster now. You know, I feel like my muscles are, you know, hitting on all cylinders, and I feel like I'm moving probably high 4.4s.
So let me ask you a question. When you line up,
Yes,
some of these guys see you. They don't think you can play, don't they?
Oh no, for sure. Of course not.
Wham! And then you burn
them. Yes, sir.
What's your
That's the
favorite?
plan.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite route?
What's my favorite route? Touchdown. I don't have a favorite route. I run all the routes. You know, I just love football. You know, every single route is my favorite route.
Well, Xavier, hey, we appreciate you calling last minute. And man,
yes, sir.
I cannot wait
sorry
to
for the
watch
wait.
you.
Sorry.
Bro. No, you're good. I cannot wait to watch you, man. I cannot wait to watch you, bro. I'm pumped. You got me pumped here. The fans in the comment section.
Thank you very much.
And we can't wait, man. I'm so glad you're committed to Miami, man. And good luck in the rest of the playoffs, and hopefully you get that championship.
Thank you very much. I can't wait to wear that orange and green.
We can't wait to watch you. Well, appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir. You as well. Thank you.
Man.
Well, all right. That was another true cane.
Another four.
That was 4 true canes on tonight. And, Bo, I would like to say you are doing an amazing job tonight with these interviews. All by yourself. Man, you're standing in the paint and you're knocking all these interviews out the box, man. You're doing really, really good tonight.
But how about he said we got to – I mean, I'm sure the people, they heard him. We have his teammate is a big-time running back that was committed to Florida State. That's why I asked him that.
Oh, man.
And he's saying we got a chance at him now because he decommitted from Florida State.
I can't wait. I can't wait till tonight when the show's over. And you know how I do the best of clips? Oh, man, it's going to be – I'm going to put a bunch of all these interviews all together, man. The best of video clips tonight is going to be awesome.
I want to wait a few minutes because there might be one more interview. Maybe one more.
One more.
Oh, we got one more. We got him. Let me unlock the line. We have one more interview. Wow. How was that, 7? Is that going to be 7?
7. Should we tell the audience who it is, or let it be a surprise?
It's going to be Romello Height, linebacker, committed to Miami.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Has he been on the show before, or this is his first time?
I think this is his first time. Yeah, this is his first time.
Oh, man.
This is his first time. So, yeah, Romello Height.
So how you say it? Romello Height.
Romello. They probably call him Mello. I bet they call him Mello.
Be sure you have him say the name so we don't mess it up.
Romello. It's Romello.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Wow. And after this interview, we'll open up the phone lines. Caneshades will not be over. We'll be taking phone calls, and we'll have Pedro time.
Man,
I'm kind of excited for Pedro time.
There was one more we had a shot at. I thought we were going to get on here, and that was the Keyshawn Green, the other kid that's committed to Florida State that Miami's been in contact with. And I've been talking to him all day. Maybe I'll get him on in the future. But, man, he was...
Well, yeah, save some for next week, Bo.
I like to do it big, man. You know, remember how we used to do? Remember?
Yeah, we did it big tonight.
Cedric Wright would help us, and man, that year we got everybody. We got Mullins and Bruce, and we had all those guys.
No one was interviewing Mullins, and Cedric Wright went ahead and got us that interview. Not only we got Mullins, the mom got on, the whole family got on. That was an amazing show a few years back, man.
Well, you remember how he got Mullins? He's like, hey, he called us and he said, hey, here, someone wants to talk to you, and he handed him his phone, and that's how we got to interview him. Wow, we got one more interview.
Wow.
And yep.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that was but we got a lot of true Canes here. Knighton was on camp. Alex says Knighton was on campus today too. So yeah, we do got a shout out Knighton. Man, the comments. Restrepo. They talking about Knighton. Next Barrios. I don't like comparing people to another player just because of his color. That's the only reason you're comparing to Barrios, because he's white.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Come on, man. It's like anything. Hey, he's like this player because the basketball do that a lot, you know?
But it's kind of like everyone knew that Barrios was going to New England. Like, everyone knew that.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, man, I didn't do any homework.
Wow, man.
Romello Height.
All right, to the audience, if you're not subscribed, please press the subscribe button. For probably everyone listening is subscribed, but if you're not subscribed, just press the subscribe button. And if you haven't pressed like yet, please press the like button on the YouTube channel.
Yes. We got one more interview coming up, and that's Romello Height. And then we will have
Romello Height coming on.
Then we'll take.
Also, when the show's over, please share. That's the only way you can show us support. Just like, subscribe, and share our videos. And man, we'll keep on coming every week.
16 sacks. Yeah, I haven't did any homework because I didn't know these guys were. Didn't know you guys interviewed. Yeah, we interviewed Cedric Wright a lot of times, dude. He used to live on our show.
Oh, man.
He would get us interviews.
We interviewed 85% of the SWAC 16 class. We only missed, 3 kids out of that year.
I think it might have been like 1 or 2.
Yeah, matter of fact, if we go down the roster right now, we've interviewed maybe, 65% of the kids that are actually playing right now. Like, we've put in a lot of work. We've interviewed a lot of kids, man.
I think the only one.
If you looked at our resume,
the only one we missed on that one was Joe Jackson. He was the only one we
Joe
missed.
Jackson, yeah.
And he wouldn't talk. He would not come tell you. Would not talk on no radio or nothing. And because he was on the same team with Cedric Wright, and they could not get him to do it. But yeah, Cedric Wright was our number one guy, man. He was getting us everybody. He was like our little recruiter out there.
And we've had two players we've interviewed has made the NFL. Walton we interviewed, and there was another one. I forgot who the other one was.
I don't know. Oh, we interviewed Duke Johnson before he went to pro.
Yeah, but that was the draft show. We didn't interview him as a high school kid, though.
No, we didn't. We didn't start it that time. Yeah. Here he is.
Dogs are barking.
Hold on. Romello, that you? Oh, who is this?
Yo, sir.
Who is this?
This is Pedro time, but I'm going to hold off for a minute.
All right, hold on, Pedro. We're waiting. Got about 3 more minutes. He's going to call in.
I got you.
All right,
I just was calling in early. That's all. Just put me on mute for a minute. I'm just going to be listening.
Right, but Pedro, while we sit here and wait, we don't want to get in any details till we get you fully. But what do you think about this Earl Little Jr. situation, man? Like, how can they fix this?
I wish I could. I wish I knew how they could fix it. I mean, Orgeron has been his dad's coach from back in the days, and they've been building that relationship since then. And, Junior has, bought in, and a couple of, I want to say 1 or 2 teammates has gone over from American Heritage over to LSU and been balling out, and he sees that there has been, for lack of a better word, DBU as of lately. And I guess he sees the writing on the wall. I mean, I can't blame him. I mean,
I don't blame him either.
Kane and me, I mean, the Kane of me with the Caneshades on would love to see him follow his dad and the tradition, but hey, it's kind of hard to beat what is recent with these new kids.
Pedro, I watched that Alabama LSU. I watched the walk that LSU had coming into Alabama Stadium. Yo, there's I said to myself, yo, if my son picked to go there over Miami, I couldn't even argue it. Like, look how many fans.
You can't.
Look how many. The place is packed. If FAMU shows up, you got 98,000. Huh. You got 98,000 drunk people, bro. It's crazy. Holy cow.
You can't, man. You can't. I mean, I've been on social media and I've been watching what has been going on the past season, and I want to say pretty much every home game LSU has, E2 has been there at every home game. So, I mean, damn, I mean, we know that Mike Rump was the head coach at American Heritage before he even got there, and with the relationships, but the kid is seeing what's in front of him right now, and the wave that has been going on with LSU DBs is very hard to debunk that. It's very hard.
Look at this.
And I get it.
Hey, but listen to this. I mean, this is delusional fan base at its finest. 247 Canes. Y'all got to stop. LSU is LSU, but Miami at its best is better than LSU. When have we...
Okay. Even with what he's saying, right now, currently, within the last 5 years, I could say that LSU has been pumping out high-quality DBs. What are we arguing? I mean,
not arguing.
I'm a Cane through and through. I'm a Cane through and through. But when LSU has been pumping out DBs, you can't close your eyes to that, man. Let's be real. Let's be realistic and not just have our Cane shades on. It's just a reality of what it is.
Not only that.
I mean, our fan base. He's a legacy Cane. But hey, yo, that LSU been pumping them out.
But don't you want to?
And they jumped on them early.
Don't you want to play in front of 98,000 every week? I mean, come on, man. I hate to say it, but man, it sucks.
It's the reality. It's the reality of what it is. I mean, yes, we love our Canes. Yes, we know that his dad, what his dad did for us. But it's a new generation, and these kids are seeing what's in front of them right now, and I can't be mad at the kid. I mean, the truth of the matter is, he's a South Florida kid. I'm in South Florida. A lot of us who are in South Florida who know that, yo, for the truth of the matter, let's just root that this kid has a hell of a career, get his education, and do what he does. At the end of the day, yo, it's football, man.
Football.
We're not gonna benefit no way, no how what this kid does, period. At all.
Hope we get a shot at
period.
Him, but if we don't, oh well. Good luck to him.
I mean, hey. My thing is salute to the kid. He's a South Florida product. Hey, I wish him well. He hasn't done anything wrong. He spoke highly of the program. You know, we know his dad. Like I said, we know his dad is from the crib. His dad went to the U. His dad's not gonna you gotta go to U. I mean, his dad is being unbiased and seeing what it is. Right out with it. Salute the kid. That's all I'm going to say. I wish the kid well, regardless where he goes. He's a South Florida kid. I want all the South Florida kids to do well wherever they go.
I don't get
as long as they don't go to Ohio State, I'm fine.
You know what though, Pedro? A lot of these fans, they don't understand this recruiting game. Like these Miami fans, they get mad when they get mad when a kid decommits. But how about when Miami pulls a kid's scholarship to take the bet that the kid they think is better? They don't care then. Like, this is a dirty game, man. This thing is both ways. Just do what's best for you.
It is.
And that's why I don't get mad and I don't get all emotional in this stuff anymore. But hold on. Here he is. Romello!
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
What's going on, man? Hold on. I got a whole bunch of people in this thing all of a sudden. Romello, which one is you? You're 404, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Okay. Let me lock the room because I got prank callers. I don't want no one calling on you.
Conference locked.
All right, Romello. So, how's your season going? I see you got 16 sacks. Is that true?
I got 17 now.
17 sacks.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So,
Yes, sir.
so I gotta ask you. At Miami, what do they want you to come play? Linebacker, defensive end?
Defensive end.
Really? So you're gonna be like another Russo?
Most definitely. But I aim to be better.
I got you. I like hearing that.
Good answer.
I
Good answer.
gotta ask you this. I mean, what made you commit to Miami?
I mean, I went down there, kicked it with all the coaches. I love the coaching staff. Real nice city. I mean, good academic school, and that's really it.
Have you been watching the whole season?
Yes, sir.
So what do you think about the first year under Diaz?
Oh, I mean, you can tell that they gelling. Everybody just had to come together. I mean, I don't think it was really Coach Diaz, but I mean, I think it was the defense. They had to get it together on that side of the ball.
So are any schools coming after you hard here?
Tomorrow right now.
Right now.
Auburn, Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech, Kentucky, NC State recruiting me, Vanderbilt.
Your phone blowing up.
Yeah, most schools, but I mean, I'm committed. So.
When you sign, are you signed in December or February?
I signed in December. I'm doing early enrollment.
Oh, you are.
Uh-huh.
So you're trying to come play right away. Man. So what made what were you a Hurricane fan growing up? Bulldogs.
Actually, I was. That's all I really heard about, like growing up, because it was good. Man, that's all I really heard about growing up. Is my dad liked the Hurricanes, but I mean, I ain't never really known anything about them.
Gotcha. So what do you do? What do you do when you're not playing football?
When I'm not playing football, I'm usually lifting weights. I'm in the gym or doing something productive. I mean, either working with my dad or something like that.
I just want to know, how did you get 17 sacks? What kind of teams are you playing? They're not running the ball?
Yeah, I played some pretty good people this year. I went up against some pretty good tackles this year. I mean, when I've been chasing the record, so I had it in my mind like I'm gonna get that record this year. So
record
every
7.
single play, I just go hard. Yeah.
So you got it? You own the record?
I never got it. I need one more sack, but we in the second round of the playoffs right now. So.
Really?
Yep.
So your senior season is going as planned here?
What'd you say?
Your senior season going as planned or better?
I can't hear you. You breaking up a little bit.
I say your senior season, is it going as planned or is it better?
Oh yeah, it's going as planned. I plan on it to be like this.
Man. How about at Miami? What number do you want to wear?
I wish I could wear number 99, but I mean any number. I mean it don't matter what number I have.
99. Why 99? What makes you get 99?
I mean, I always wanted number 99, but I play both sides of the ball for my school, and we don't have a number 99. But I mean, 99 just it's like that number just like anybody that had that number go beast one.
So what do you play on offense? Tight end?
I play tight end on offense.
How many receptions you got this year?
Not many, but I got 2 touchdowns this year. Really? I got probably about 5 receptions. We don't throw the ball. We're a wing T team, so. We run a lot.
Oh, y'all boring, man. Y'all boring. All that
Yeah.
all that cross bucks and shit you guys are running.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are boring to watch. You guys just play defense and run the ball.
That's all we do.
But it wins. I will say it wins if you run it right.
Oh yeah, long as we win it. I mean,
Who you guys play this week?
we're happy. We play Bremen.
How good are they?
They're a real good defensive team.
So they're gonna be. It's a low scoring game.
I doubt it.
Really? Your offense is like that?
Yeah, I mean we were averaging 49 points this season.
Really? With the
Yep.
with the wing T?
Yep, and the wing too.
Oh man, you guys must have some good backs.
Yes, sir.
So, man. So you're early enrolling. What do you think about maybe Miami playing Alabama in a bowl game? What do you think about that?
Miami playing Alabama in the bowl game.
That's the prediction that came out today from ESPN. Miami, Alabama, Orange Bowl.
When is the Orange Bowl?
In January.
Oh man, Miami and
Oh, I hope so.
Alabama.
That'd be big.
Orange Bowl?
That's the projection.
I hope so.
We gotta win out.
That'll be
We gotta win out now.
Yeah, that'll be. Yeah, if we went out, I mean, that'll be good. I love to go up there and watch that.
All right, so next year when Miami plays Georgia Tech, how much family comes and watches you play?
When Miami plays Georgia Tech, I got a lot of family that's gonna come watch me play Georgia Tech.
That's gonna be. Have you been to any of their games?
I went to a few when I was committed. I mean, I went to about 3 of their games last year. Few of their games.
When do you take your official?
I never took the official.
Oh, you ain't took it yet? You haven't played one yet?
No. Nah.
Oh. Who's your main recruiter? Who recruits you?
Marco Coleman. That's my guy.
Got you. Hey, so do they call you Mello, or is that your nickname? That was
most people call me Mello, but people from Georgia Tech, they call me Smooth.
Smooth, really?
Yes.
How did you get that nickname? I got to hear this.
I don't know. You just started calling me Smooth.
Smooth.
Because on my Snapchat, my name was R Smooth on my Snap. So they just started calling me Smooth.
Right. Oh man, that was interesting. Smooth. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, but Mello, man, we appreciate you calling, man. Best of luck. And hopefully you get a championship this year, man. Hope you finish it off with a state.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
And break the record this week, man. Break the record.
Got you.
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Man.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
There he is.
Got
Hello.
you.
All right. Bam. There he is. Damien, what'd you think? Another true Kane.
Another true Kane. Another true Kane.
I know.
All right, we got some static.
If someone's got their stuff on in the background.
Yeah, we need to cut the noise in the background.
Oh, that's you.
No, that's not me.
Now it's gone. It's gone. All right.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
We got. I don't know who this
Pedro's on?
Yeah, but hold on. We got a caller real fast. I don't know who this is. Hey, you're on Caneshades.
Bo, can you hear me?
I hear you, Vic. What is going on, Vic?
What's up? How's it going?
Good, Vic. We got Pedro here. We're just about to go into Pedro time for another 10 minutes. You called right in time. Well, before we start this, Pedro, is this pageant news correct that he's going to be medical red shirt one more year?
Yes, sir.
Is this the? I mean, I don't know. I got mixed emotions on this, to be honest. I'll just keep it to myself.
What's the news? I'm sorry. What's the news again? Sorry about that.
Patchen got a medical red shirt.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he'll be back next year. He'll be back next year.
Apparently, the medical red shirt was issued before Rick left the building, but it was not public information. But somehow it just recently came to surface. So Patrick will be coming back for another year.
I guess for depth, it's a good thing for depth. You know?
That's what I'm thinking as well. That's what I'm thinking as well.
I mean, is Garvin gonna go pro? I don't think he should. I mean, he ain't done nothing.
What, Pedro? What do you, I read about that this morning. What do you think, Pedro?
What is
about
him going pro early?
Garvin?
Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll say this. I'm very close with Garvin. You know, Navon and Garvin been tied to the hip since their recruitment, and our family and their family have been tied to the hip since then. We traveled together. As far as what Garvin's planning to do, I can't speak on that.
Understood.
Due to family reasoning, I can't speak on that either way. If he's going to stay or if he's going to go, you know, I personally know what's going on, but
I got you.
For everybody who wants to know, I can't get into that.
I'll ask you this.
I'll leave it at that. I'll say this. Regardless of what he does, me personally, and I remove myself from the family aspect because, you know, I look at him as a nephew. He looks at me as an uncle. Regardless of that, I look at it from a football perspective. And I always do that, you know, with all the guys that I do know who I claim to say that I'm nephew, you know, they're my nephews, and they look up to me as uncle, and I have relationships with them. I look at it from, like I said, I remove myself from that perspective, and I look at it from a football perspective. And I would say that through and through, his stock would be higher if he comes back.
I agree.
And that's just the bottom line. I mean, I know, or I can't say I could quantify it and say that I know personally through people, but I'm hearing a 4th to 5th round drafted. Is that enough to say, hey, go? Hey, who knows what, you know, outside influence would dictate what he should do. I mean, 4th to 5th, hey, that's up on between him and his family. And I'm just speaking from a fan perspective. Yeah, objective perspective.
Objective point of view, correct.
You know, right. And I will leave it at that. 4 to 5. I mean, is that good enough? Hey, it may be. But I think that me personally, I would love to see him back in the Canes because due to the fact that if you look at our structure and our team, yes, he was double teamed more this year because of what he has done. Now the double team is going to go away from him, is going to go towards Rousseau.
And then
it's going to go towards. Right. What I'm going to say, if you want to look at it from a defensive end perspective, the double team will go more to Rousseau. Now, if you want to double team Rousseau, then that leaves Garvin to go free. But also, if Ford comes back, because Ford may be, and from what I'm hearing, he may be on a fringe as well. If Ford comes back, now you have Ford and Nesta and Rousseau. Who do you double team? You have a hell of a nightmare. You have a hell of a nightmare to double team. So
it's called pick your poison.
Right. It's a good problem to have. So, what do you want to do? Who do you want to double team? Because regardless of who you double team, you're going to leave whatever guy free reign, single coverage all day long. So, what do you want to do? And, I mean, yes, we know that what Scott Patchen received or was granted a 6-year, Scott Patrick's going to get in a lot. People want to say, oh, no, he should be gone, and he's not going to start because, you know, we got Phillips coming in and Harvey. But if you look at it, if you want to talk about it as of today, if you want a projection, let's say Garvin comes back, you're going to have Garvin and Action as your starting defensive end today. Now, what Harvey does, what Phillips does, that remains to be seen. And we can add Romello Height, who just called in, and we can go Cam Williams, we can go Quentin Williams, we can go down the line of defensive ends who's coming in. But as of right now, Scott Patrick will be starting alongside Garvin if Garvin doesn't depart. So you're gonna have a hell of a problem who you want to double team.
But,
and I would let me go back. Patrick probably will not start. Patrick is going to get a lot of burn because if Garvin comes back, you're going to have Garvin and Rousseau as your defensive end starting. Book it.
And the show.
But hey, Pedro, don't you think this is something that's hurt us in the past when these guys leave early and they leave and then they don't get drafted where they thought they were going to get drafted and they drop later on?
The truth of the matter is, you know what? We have seen, or I would say history has shown us that guys who depart as a junior has not been favorable. Apparently some guys figured, oh, I'm not that guy. I'm not him, so I have a better shot. Or there's also a factor of family members saying, you know what, regardless, the money's on the table. Let's go take the money because next year is not promised. Your stock is going to be where it is right now. Yeah, your stock could be next year, but they also figured, oh, you know what, that this, oh, you could get hurt. Well, you could have got hurt in, you know, previous years, which could have derailed your career. Right. And I can see that, you know what, hey, if you got through to your junior year without getting hurt, wherever you land as a junior going out and getting drafted, you know, hey, your best bet is you can end up making your money on the back end on your second deal.
Second contract.
Or I could go into case an example. We all seen or we saw how Alan Hearns, undrafted, ended up at Jacksonville. His second season, they went ahead and scratched his contract, gave him 4 for $40 million.
Correct.
Hey, I could take that. I mean, hey, I got shitted on the first 2 years, but you know, Shad Khan takes care of his players and say, we're gonna scratch your rookie contract. We're gonna give you 4 for $40, and he bounced around and got traded. And people don't realize that when you get traded, you know, your contract is still in play. It's not like if you got released where you got to get a new contract. So he had the 4 for $40, got to the Dolphins, and the Dolphins said, okay, we're going to give you, 2 for 8?
8.9. 8.9.
So he still got that extra, he still got that 40. Now he's getting the extra 8. I'm not mad.
And he gets 3.7 guaranteed from the Dolphins.
Hey, you know, so the thing is, you have to look at the economics, and some people look at it like, hey, I can outperform my contract, and maybe the team will grant it to me, and with the agent, whoever the agent is, could pressure the team to say, hey, scratch that, let's start over, or my guy's gonna sit out or do whatever. So you know, it all depends on how you look at it. So, hey, I look at it like this here. If Garvin decides to leave, hey, you know what? Truth of the matter is, I bless him. You know, he can't do nothing. I mean, hell, we saw Joe Jackson, 4th round?
Yep.
Is he Joe Jackson? I don't personally, and I love my nephew, but I don't see the same type of production. But, hey, he could get in there and shock the world. One thing that I know that a lot of times when you're a lineman, defensive lineman and offensive lineman, you don't make the team on special teams because you don't get that many looks. So that's a difference. Also, let's look at it like this. You know, him being 6'4", 255, he's small for a 4'3", and if you want to put him in a 3'4", then he's small for a 4'3", and if you want to put him he's small for a 4'3", and if you want to put him in a 3'4", then that will mean he will have to be an outside linebacker dropping into coverage, and we haven't seen that. And that's not just me talking. That's what the NFL and the scouts look at. Can he actually drop back in coverage as a 3-4 linebacker? Yep. So it's a lot of things that play. So that it is what it is. I mean, if nephew comes back, I'm loving it. If he goes, hey, nephew, make that money, and hopefully you can last, and you can make the money on the back end on your second contract, which I'm pretty sure is, because the truth of the matter is, Byron is only 20 years old. So he's not at that grown man status yet. He's only 20.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So it's a catch-22 how you look at it.
I know. I'm reading this guy's comments. I'm laughing. Hey, but Victor, on the other thing.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about this projection? Miami, Alabama, Orange Bowl?
Oh, please. That's bullshit.
What?
I don't look. I mean, come on. There's no way I see Alabama getting to that point, to be honest with you. I don't get me wrong. If we can look, okay, this is, and Pedro, you still on the line, please?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Thank you. Okay, so the one thing, and I mean, again, I've seen the Orange Bowl committee do stupid crap before in the past, and it always will continue in one way or another. You know, the one thing that was being brought about is you have your choice of teams, okay, as to who, in essence, would end up packing up the place, okay, and they're assuming that it's going to end up being us, okay. One thing to be said is this: look at some of those other teams and how many of them travel well. Okay, a lot of this boils down to finances as to what other team would end up coming in, travels well, brings in those fans, and brings in money, okay, as far as for the game and the local economy. Okay, no joke. Okay,
well,
so trust me.
Vic,
go ahead.
Yeah, Vic, what Bo's missing, and he keeps forgetting to say, it's not only Alabama, it's Notre Dame. We could play Notre Dame as well. And
correct,
I forget who
guys,
reported on ESPN. All right, go ahead.
But guys, at the same time, we might not be chosen for the Orange Bowl. And I mean, again, it makes all the sense in the world that it's in our backyard. Okay, who was at the Orange Bowl a couple years ago with Wisconsin?
I was. Me and Damien.
I was.
Okay.
I was.
I was there. I was there.
Okay. Did you ever notice how many more Wisconsin fans were in that place than UM fans?
Oh.
Correct.
That's every game.
Also, hold on, Vic. Let's not remit that with the Orange Bowl, they usually take the ACC second team, the second runner or the runner-up.
No, they got to be
so Miami's not gonna be the runner-up in the ACC conference, regardless. So
no,
Miami's
that's not true.
No, Bo tell him how everything's working out this year.
It goes by the highest ranked team in the last college playoff.
Correct.
That won't be us.
Okay,
that won't be us.
If no team is ranked in the ACC, they pick the pick.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Correct. But this is my point, though. Okay. In that game against Wisconsin, that Orange Bowl, I mean, I was up in club level, and I was surrounded by freaking Wisconsin fans all over the freaking place. Now, the more hilarious part about that is that those seats in that area, Golden Hurricanes, okay, Alumni Association, so they had first dibs on those seats. So that basically tells me right off the bat, okay, that those tickets were put up for sale, okay, and they got scooped up by the Wisconsin fans.
and I sat right in a Wisconsin section on the 50-yard line, second row. So I was, and you know how I got that ticket? I originally bought my tickets, but someone, a scalper outside the stadium was selling the tickets, so I went ahead, 'cause I seen row 2, and man, it was nothing but Wisconsin fan. You're all right about that, Vic. It was packed.
You know, and that's the one thing that upsets me about our fan base sometimes, and they can foam at the mouth like a rabid dog, and don't get me wrong, man, I'll take our fans and I'll love them, but at the same time, I want to shoot them at the same time. Because when you see crap like that happen, okay, honestly speaking, it's like, why? Why? I mean, again, especially in that game, come on, man, you have your own home team playing in its own backyard. Okay, you wouldn't see that shit in the Orange Bowl. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, man. Our fans suck.
But Vic,
let's be honest.
Yeah, but Vic, let me ask you something. Are you saying it can't happen that the Miami Hurricanes play in the Orange Bowl, or you don't want it to happen?
I want it to happen, but at the same time, would it surprise me that if we end up getting snubbed over for another team that ends up, quote-unquote, traveling well, and they end up having a better amount of fans that might show up and spend more money? Answer, yes.
You think Virginia Tech fans will show up for this game? You think Virginia Tech?
Do they travel better? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. Virginia Tech don't travel. They're not going to travel back down here.
Virginia?
Correct.
Virginia?
No, not even.
See?
No. I agree with Pedro on that one.
Well, who's going to travel?
No.
Who are the other teams that are up?
It's going to be a team from the Big Ten that's going to travel because they want to come to the warm weather.
Correct.
No, but they got to take an ACC school. They have to take an ACC school.
ACC
but
team
if
will
it's
be
Miami.
But regardless, if it's going to be an ACC team that's going to travel, that's going to be, I mean, ACC is going to be, Virginia's not going to travel because if Virginia's not going to end up where they need to be, Virginia Tech is not going to end up where they need to be to travel back down. And if they do, fine. But it's going to be a Big Ten team that wants to travel, and they travel in drones. And due to the simple fact that, like I said, it's going to be warm weather, they're going to want to take that little vacation.
Exactly.
Period.
Period.
Well, here's the thing.
I'll put it to you this way: if we were up against a school like in Nebraska or in Oklahoma, oh, dude, we're screwed. Forget that. Those guys. I mean, plus there's nothing to do in their towns, anyways. Those guys, they're going to come. They'll come. And droves. My God, please.
Oh, they sell
But
out.
here's the thing: Notre Dame could easily get in the game too to play an ACC school. So we could be playing Notre Dame, and that crowd will be an even crowd. What do you think about that?
That's highly attractive due to the simple fact that we already know that Notre Dame they travel very well. We know that ABC will jump all on that because Notre Dame has a 10-year contract with them. So that is highly probable. And then Notre Dame is going to want to try to vindicate
the loss from 2 years ago.
Trajan Vandy with that pick six. They're going to want to try to vindicate that. And that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, let's bring Notre Dame on. Let's bring Notre Dame.
That's what I've been trying to say. That's what I've been trying to say all show. Bo's been talking about Alabama, but I think that Notre Dame and Miami is more realistic matchup that can actually happen.
It's more attractable. I would say that it's more attractable than any other team out there.
Notre Dame's going to get the Orlando Bowl. That's what they're getting.
Notre Dame is attractable to any team who they play. But now, if you want to say Notre Dame and Miami and the OB, I mean, that's sacred ground. I mean, because we know that Notre Dame has Notre Dame has been afflicted with Orange Bowl and down at the crib. Yeah, bring on Notre Dame and Miami and let's do it again.
I want Alabama.
Let's do it again.
And remember, Notre Dame alumni-wise, they have a pretty good following down here.
I want Alabama. I want Alabama. Fuck Notre Dame.
I mean, I tell you what, if we bring Alabama,
sold out.
It'll be a prelude to 2021. Now, when we bring up Alabama and Atlanta, Do we really want to do that and do that? I mean, it sounds good.
I want it. I
But-
want
but-
it. I want it.
Here's
go
another
either-
game.
It could go either way. I'm not mad if Alabama is selected and we are selected. I wouldn't be mad. Hey, truth of the matter is, I will be there regardless.
I'll be there regardless. But you got anything
Yeah,
else?
but here's another game that could happen too. If Florida drops another game, they could probably play in the Orange Bowl too. We could have another rematch. That could be possible.
Hey, bring Florida on. I'm not tripping on Florida either. Florida, I tell you what though, if Florida ends up coming down to the crib, at our crib, we gonna bring the business to them, and Florida ain't gonna have no chance. Cause we already know what they got. We gonna bring the business.
Now that will sell tickets. Florida and Miami, a rematch that will sell tickets.
For that game right there, I expect it to be fully sold out, and for our guys to be out there in full force.
But see, Florida.
Hey, truth of the matter is that game will be sold out within an hour. And I would say this, because of the simple fact that we played Florida game 1 and Nesta didn't play, don't think that he ain't gonna be geeked up to get out there.
Oh man,
Nesta gonna be geeked
there's
up.
no
But
way.
he gonna be Nesta gonna be grilled up for that game.
yeah.
I get
And
it.
the tickets will be.
I have Gators that I work with, okay, and they still give me a hard time. Like, I'm amazed with you guys. You guys only won by 4 points. You guys ended up sacking our guy 10 times basically, and you still only won by 4 points. Okay, you guys are not all that. I hope you realize this.
But then, Victor, they can tell you we had 4 turnovers tier 1, and we only beat you by 4. You guys should have beat us. I mean, it can go both ways, Victor. It can go both ways.
Okay, but at the same time, look, everything being taken into consideration.
Yeah.
Okay, they were lucky to escape from us in that game. No joke.
But at the same time,
And-
Victor, they're going to be 10-2.
Truth of the matter is, we got our kicking game on par, and if you look at our offense, we have been clicking at a high volume that they cannot handle. And I will say this too, because of our offensive line has grown up, Zion will be up to par, and now that we have Skates at the right tackle,
right,
we're gonna be able to lock it down. I mean, the old line has shifted from that game 1
You guys
that we should be on par.
You guys must not be watching the Gators, bro, because, I mean, they're beating Auburn and shit, and we're losing to Georgia Tech and fucking Virginia Tech. I don't know what you guys are watching. Like, come on, you guys need to be
Listen, listen.
I've been trying to
realistic here, man.
Hold on, Bo, piss on that. Bo, piss on what you talking about.
Be realistic here.
Yeah.
Come on. The only team.
You want to play Alabama though, but that's the
I
same
do
thing.
wanna-
Like that's
we're
probably
not-
even.
Piss on what you talking about, Bo.
Florida won't be picked for
Piss
the
on
Orange.
it.
Hey,
Take your
Florida.
Caneshades off, Bo.
Hey, Florida won't be picked because it's going to be Georgia. Whoever doesn't get into the playoff, which will be Georgia or Alabama. Florida will not.
That's
be
what I'm
picked.
saying. Florida needs to drop a game. That's why I said in the
Florida
beginning of the
won't-
conversation,
And by the
Florida
way,
needs
guys,
to.
and remember something. Next weekend, not this weekend coming, but next weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, Florida plays Florida State.
Oh, they're gonna
Don't
roll
think
them.
Florida State
Yes.
can't play.
Oh,
Don't think
they're
Florida
gonna-
State can't play spoiler.
Oh, they're gonna roll them. Come
Yeah.
on, they're gonna roll them.
But what I've been trying to say is, man, the ticket prices on StubHub for Miami and Florida is going to be retarded. It's going to be retarded.
No.
Hey, you can't use
If that
retarded.
happens.
I mean, we're in a
The
social
Orange-
conscious. We can't
man,
say,
come
you have to say
on.
mentally
Hey.
challenged.
I mean, you guys are telling me this.
Huh?
Hey.
What you
You
say?
can't use
Hey.
you can't use
You know
retarded.
the meaning of retarded. Meaning of retarded is something that's not like correct.
You can't use
has
that
nothing to
because
do with-
people are extra sensitive.
All right.
You have to say mentally challenged. You can't use that.
All right.
Oh, but we're on
I gotta-
Caneshades. We're not on these other.
I gotta end the
We're on
show.
Caneshades. We don't have
I
no
know.
filter.
Hey, we gotta end the show.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, we
Let
gotta
me
end it. I
say
gotta
this
end
real
the show.
quick.
Go ahead, hurry up.
Let me say this and real quick. I'm glad Pedro's on the line, and I spotted this like about 2 hours ago. David Kelly got dismissed as recruiting coordinator up in Florida State.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
Thoughts?
That don't mean shit though.
I don't care.
They still ain't gonna get. They ain't gonna get shit.
They're not getting nothing. But hey, we gotta go. I gotta get out. I gotta go home. Thanks for everyone. Great show. Thanks for everyone for the interviews.
Yeah.
Damien, go ahead.
Yeah, no, for the audience, listen, if you really want to support us, please press the like button, share. Hey, man, if you want us every week, man, we've been doing this for 5 years. We put in a lot of work. Just tell your Canes brothers about Caneshades. I got my Caneshades on. We all have our Caneshades on, and this was an amazing show tonight, and we're out.